Hey, Pack 105 family and friends, Cubmaster Cernak coming to you from Jacobus Park still. Here today to talk to you about the Pack Committee. The Pack Committee is a very important part of the pack. It is very important for the longevity of the pack. It is very important for keeping activities going. It's very important for advancement. There's a lot of different chairs on it. The average time commitment for this per month is right around 2 to 4 hours for most of the committee members. They meet once a month, ideally. However, like I said in my last video, giving you the overview of this, I have seen some packs do once every 6 weeks for this. The pack committee is pretty cool. You're doing all the business for the pack. So there is a chair that oversees everything, make sure everyone's staying on task and make sure everyone's getting their jobs done, keeping the meeting on task, and oversees that. There's the secretary. Secretary goes out and they don't just take notes. The secretary is actually very important. I always laugh about people that degrade secretary, saying it's a degrading word. I don't believe so at all. It's got the word secret in it. It means one entrusted with your secrets. Go ahead, look that one up. But anyways, the secretary is very important. And what the secretary does is not only do they take notes for the meeting, but more importantly what they do is they make sure that everyone has the proper documentation for them to do their job, the proper literature. They make sure that, such as if there is some sort of form that someone needs from the council, that they get it to them. They make sure that the pack leaders, like the den leaders, have the proper forms for the boys, and make sure that they have the proper the curriculum guides to those den leaders. That's what they keep track of. They also keep track of things like the pack equipment as well, which recently we got quite a bit of from Mount Olive. Now, so that's about that one. Then of course we have the pack treasurer, which I believe is pretty self-explanatory. They're very similar to a bookkeeper. If someone is an accountant or a bookkeeper, perfect job position for you. And those three in specific, plus the Cubmaster, so 4 people, are actually who we should have for check signers, by the way. Those 4 people should be check signers, and the check should be a dual signature. So we don't run into anything like the unfortunate thing that happened down in Crystal Lake with the police explorers scouts down in Crystal Lake, where there was some embezzlement going on. There are checks and balances for this. It is run very business-like. So if you have a business background, perfect for you. If you don't have a business background, you're still welcome. You still can do it. There's different roles and different jobs. We have public relations, which is very great for a marketing person. There is membership registration. There's also the PAC itself has to be rechartered. So we need someone to fill out all those specific forms and have an understanding of that. There's a fundraiser person, which the fundraiser person, I do have to say this about the fundraiser person, and that is the fundraiser person, on average, their hours are usually lower for most of the months, except for during high popcorn and wreath selling time. Their hours can get very high. However, every committee member always has the option to ask for help. Let's not forget about that. Everyone can ask for help. No one's going to think any less of you. We all have families. We're all trying to do the very best we can. We have to remember the Cub Scout motto, do your best. So really, you guys don't have to be doing an absolutely perfect job. You just got to do your best at these. Some other positions that I'm thinking of, I'm sorry, I'm losing it right now as to what those other positions are, but you'll see them there. And like I said, on average, the committee is about 4 hours a month. So we're talking an hour a week, not a whole lot. I mean, you could probably stop watching TV for an hour a month for your son, I'm sure. And then the other thing is, too, about the committee, really cool stuff, okay? I'm going to tell you a little story about the PAC committee. The PAC committee, like I said, meets once a month. they can meet anywhere they want. They don't have to be in the basement of St. Vincent Plowdy. They can be at someone's house. They can be a backyard barbecue, whatever. It usually becomes everyone becomes really, really great friends from this. It's almost like some people turn it into almost like a monthly dinner party. It can be pretty cool. Otherwise, you can do it just like the regular standard meeting, however you want to do it. But everyone pretty much becomes really good friends. A little bit of something I'm going to share with you guys is that when I was a scout, there were 4 families. My family was one of them, and there were 6 boys, 6 of us boys that were in scouts. All of us made it to Eagle, and our parents, every single one of our parents, 8 parents, were all either a leader or a committee member. Most of them were committee members. All those 8 parents are fantastic friends to this day. Years later, they still all get together for regular things. I think they're actually going out on a camp out later this month, and they're all in their 70s, and they're going hiking, and they're having a great time. So, like I said, the pack committee really can be a really fun and really, really cool thing, and strong packs have a strong pack committee, and they make sure that they make sure that every single one of those seats is filled, and that everyone can do it. And like I said, you don't have to do the job perfectly. Do your best. All right. So thank you very much for that, and have a wonderful scouting day.